Uh.
Live from Atlanta, Montreal, and Kansas City with Chris Rucker, J-Bomb, and Ad Meyer. Grab a drink. We're live.
Welcome back to 80 Proof, powered by FullPressCoverage.com. Good for all your sporting wants and needs, where I am sure they will have wall-to-wall coverage of the Daytona 500, which actually ended on a Monday.
It was long?
It got rained out on Sunday, right?
I don't fucking know. I just know I woke up on Monday and they were still fucking racing.
What a stupid sport.
Maybe it was just a really long race.
Could have been. But we're back for the first time in a couple of weeks. How the fuck are you, fellas?
I am fucking fantastic.
Are you?
Yeah.
Why?
I'm
What's
driving
so
again,
great?
man.
Yeah?
I'm driving. I'm on the road. We could do Admire in the streets again.
Oh, yeah. So freedom is back.
Kind of. I have like a list of places I'm allowed to drive at certain times.
Not past the school.
Yeah.
Ever.
Yeah, I can't live within 500 feet of a school still. That doesn't change.
That's good, though. It's about time. That only took, what, a year?
Yep, no license for a year. I'll be back to my full license in June. I passed the written test, passed the driving test.
You had to do rewrite a writing test?
The written test that asks you all the questions, 25 questions. I missed 5, and you're only allowed to miss 5. I made it.
Wow.
That's not impressive.
No, it's not. But I think, honestly, I
Yeah.
think it would be hard to pass for anybody.
Yeah, but the ones I missed were stupid ones. Like when you're parked uphill with a curb, which way do you turn your wheels?
Towards the curb.
No.
Which,
The opposite.
it's up when it's uphill with a curb, it's left. Any other way you park is to the right. It's just
Wait.
Yeah. Yeah.
What?
Yeah. Think about it. So if you started coming backwards, and if your car wheels turn to the left, your front tires are going to hit the curb and stop you.
yeah. And if you were turned to the right and it started rolling downhill, it would swing out into traffic.
Yeah.
See, you just missed that question.
The front of your car would swing out into traffic, but the back tire would hit the curb and stop you from going into traffic.
It would take
No,
longer.
no, because your back wheels are straight, so it would take longer to hit the curb. So the front wheel would
car's
instantly
turning.
hit the curb.
Well, if you're close enough to the whatever, sure.
Yeah, it's stupid shit like that I missed. Like, yeah, how far do you stop, or how far do you dim your headlights? From your brights. Do you know that?
What do you mean?
As soon as you see another car.
Yeah, is it 100 feet, 200 feet, or 300 feet?
300
300.
feet.
I don't remember what the correct answer was, but I got it wrong. I think I said 300.
Joesty. I got a buddy from the NHL community. He's laughing at you.
It's stupid, man. Like, the driving part, I only missed one thing, and it was also the curb thing. She had me park. I turned my wheels the wrong way, and I didn't set my e-brake, so I got counted off for that. Everything else, I did good. I'm safe to drive.
You didn't set your brake? What? Come on.
It's not. I don't drive a stick. Like, I have park.
I mean, you're supposed to engage your e-brake before park.
No, that's
Yeah.
dumb.
Did you study? Fuck. Did you watch like a YouTube
None.
video?
I
Zero.
was just about to say, Jay, you said it'd be hard to take the test. It wouldn't be if your license was gone for a fucking year and you can just go study knowing that it's coming up. Why would you just waltz into it thinking you remember all that shit? You ain't took a driver's test in 30 years.
Yeah. What else did you have to
Yeah.
do over a year?
Because I passed it. I still passed.
I don't know what all the signs mean. There's a lot of signs where, like, there's one where the
Oh,
car looks like it's got long feet and it's dancing.
I was just about to say that.
Yeah.
I have no. I think that one means the road's slippery when
It
it's
is.
wet.
But it just,
Slippery when wet.
it just totally looks like a dude dancing, right?
That's funny.
It's like a car
If
with
you
long
guys
legs.
wanna
that was the one I was gonna bring up.
Yep.
Do you want to take a driving test? Because I have a practice test.
Let's do it.
I can send you.
I'd nail it. I'd get 25 out of 25.
I hope my job's not watching. They'd fucking suspend my license. How the fuck you the safest guy here? You can't even pass a driver's test.
Yeah, you're a professional driver, man.
Yeah, I just do shit.
They don't make you do that every so often since you're on the road all the time?
No, I just go to the DMV and be like, I want to renew my license. They're like, you want it for 5 or 10 years?
They don't even check your eyes or shit?
Oh, you do.
There,
that.
Jay.
What?
I put the link in Discord.
Oh.
You want to take the test, or do you want me to run it? That way you guys can't see it. No, because there's some with signs and stupid shit. Pull it up. See
Yeah, hold on.
see what you guys can come up with. Like, it's not as easy as I remember, but I think a lot of the shit is outdated.
Take the free practice test. Oh shit. It's specific to where you're at?
America.
Yeah, do the Missouri. Rucker's from Missouri. He should be able to pass it.
I didn't drive when I was in Missouri. What the fuck?
Okay, do Georgia.
No, we can do Missouri. It's fine. It's a show me state. Let's go. It can't be that
Show me your
different.
skills.
What's this shit? Okay, start the practice test. Ugh. I don't know. Let's say it's next week.
This pick's
I'm
today.
getting a headache already.
All right. Just so that we're not on there the whole time. Okay, so which of the following statements about pavement markings is false? Broken white lines separate lanes of traffic moving in the same direction. You may cross two solid yellow lines to make a left turn. You may cross two solid white lines on a highway. Broken yellow lines separate lanes of traffic moving in opposite directions.
Which ones are false?
Which of the following statements about markings are false? Can it be more than one?
Nope, it's just one.
C.
Yeah, it's C. We're right. We're correct.
Don't say we. I said that shit.
Well, I knew it too. I'm not retarded. Jesus. Oh, God. This is hard. How many are there? 15. If you accumulate 8 points in an 18-month period, your driver's license will be suspended for how many days?
30.
Yeah, this is the shit I had to know.
I
I'm like,
don't
my
know
shit's
this.
already suspended. I don't know.
1 year.
30 days.
30
I'm
days?
I'm just guessing on that one.
All right, let's go for 30. You're correct. I don't know. I mean, that's
Damn.
specific to the state. I'm not supposed to know that one.
I am from Missouri.
Okay, here we go. You got to look at this one. This sign is A, divided highway begins, freeway interchange, right lane ends, highway exit.
What sign?
The fucking sign, man. Above the
The
car.
green
in front of the
overhead sign.
car? In front of the car. Okay. I was like, what the fuck is that?
What sign? Bro.
That is oh, you took it off already. I
Oh,
didn't
sorry,
see-
man. There you go. That's pretty easy. Oh shit,
Yeah.
sorry.
Highway exit sign.
Yeah, exactly. Highway exit. Whoa! What? Oh, I didn't read the sign. I just looked at the picture on it. It's a freeway interchange. That's true. Because you're getting off for the 24 East off of 93 North.
Oh, I guess it's not an exit, technically.
That's
Got
tricky.
me. Got me.
That's tricky, man.
Now I'm mad.
Yeah, I'm pretty pissed off about that. Okay, hold on. There's a lot going on. I got people in here. Hold on. Let's go. All right. 1 second. All right, let's go to the next one. If you're convicted of speeding or passing in a construction or work zone for a second time, you will be fined at least
$350.
what do you think?
I'm just guessing.
350, 300, 400 or 325?
350.
I mean, fuck, I don't have any idea on this
Yeah,
one.
this is a state thing, but
Yeah.
we're just guessing. Let's do it.
It wasn't 350. It was 300.
It wasn't?
No.
Ah,
$300. Man, how many can we fail here? Oh, we're only allowed 3. Shit.
all right, we got to hunker down.
Okay. If you were ordered to install an IID ignition interlock device in your vehicle and then you're convicted for a second time of driving without it, your license will be revoked for?
They're going to throw the book at your ass. 5 years.
What do you think, Admar? Do you know the answer, Daddy?
1 year, I think.
I say 5.
I don't really like this because it's all like specific to Missouri, so I have no idea.
Yeah, but I feel like if you got one of those devices and you've already had DUIs and shit and you've been fucking with it, I think they're going to throw the book at you and give you the max. You've been fucking with it twice, not just once. You got caught with it twice. I think 5 years.
IID, is that a blower?
Yeah, that's the blow and go.
You homo. In your vehicle, and then you're convicted for a second time of driving without it, your license will be. I'm going to say 5 years. What do you say, Rocker?
5.
We're still alive. We live on to the next question. If you are convicted of driving uninsured for a third time, wow, your driver's license or your vehicle's license plates may be suspended for 1 year. After that, you will have to provide proof of insurance and pay a how much dollar fee to reinstate them. This is not a driver's test.
What are the choices?
500, 300, 400, or 200. This is not a driver's test. This has nothing
Yeah.
to do with fucking driving.
Yeah, but it's all in the fucking driving manual, so they expect you to know it. It's like you only know this shit if you've broke the law and done specifically what they're asking.
Jesus, yo, News, thanks for
$500.
the Prime sub.
$500.
500?
Yeah.
I feel like 500 is a lot.
Again, look at the question though. You got convicted.
Yeah,
of
this is
driving
the third
uninsured
time.
3 times. Like they got to prove a point to your motherfucking ass.
$500? All right, let's go with 500. We only have one more shot at this. $400.
We can't miss anymore.
Oh yeah, you're right. Okay, we're still alive. We're still alive.
Pressure's on. Can we drive in the state of Missouri?
This warning sign means the road ahead curves to the right, a winding road. The road ahead curves to the right and then to the left. A sharp right and left turns are ahead.
Every day is a winding.
This
road.
one, I remember when I took this, I failed this one.
So what's the right answer?
Well,
Now, you guys are taking the driving test.
it's road ahead curves to the right. No, it's a winding road.
Every day is a winding road.
You want to go with winding road, Rocker?
What were the other choices?
A road ahead curves to the right. A road ahead curves to the right and then to the left. Sharp right and left turns are ahead.
The chat says sharp.
There's no way it's sharp, man. Sharp would be like just one curve.
Well,
What's a winding road mean? It means this, right?
That's not a winding road, Jay. I'm gonna go with sharp.
A sharp right and left?
Yes.
That's literally what a winding road is.
No. You're overthinking it.
Okay, sharp. I think it's winding road.
If we lose, we're done. We'll just
Fuck!
cancel it. Act
The
like
road
it
ahead
You're
happened.
both
curves to the
wrong.
right and then to the left. That's not right. That's not right.
What was the answer?
Fucking stupidity. The
That wasn't a choice.
Might as well have been. These are dumb. These are stupid.
It's not the questions that are dumb, Jay. It's us.
Okay, we're dead. It's over. We lost. Well, Admire, good for you for passing, I guess. Jesus Christ, that's harder than I thought.
Who would have thought I'm the best driver here on the show?
Oh yeah, you're such a good driver. That's why you've been banned for a fucking year.
That's why you gotta suck your car off to start it now. 'Cause you're so good.
No, I don't suck. I blow.
Man, that's some real like legitimate gay shit.
Oh, dude. And my dad, he turned 73 this weekend, and he had to come get my Jeep to drive it to the the driving place, and he had to blow in it. And he's 70 fucking 3, man, trying to blow in that thing. Oh, he was cussing me up and down because it'll say blow longer, blow softer, blow harder, like over and over. And he's like, this fucking thing's broke. I'm like, you're not blowing it right, Pops.
Why couldn't you blow it for him?
The driver has to blow. There's a camera in there to make sure the driver's blowing.
Yeah, but why does your dad have to do it? He's not a drunk. Oh, is he? Does he have it too?
It runs in
No.
the family.
No, it's just whoever's driving has to blow it. That's the rule.
Your
It's
dad.
hereditary.
Your dad's 73.
Yeah, he turned 73 this weekend.
See, the people that I play hockey
But he's
with.
always drunk. You're 73 years old. Why are you sober?
Yeah, I agree with that.
He barely even drinks anymore.
What'd y'all do to him?
If I make it to that age, I think I'll start drinking again when I'm 70.
Diabetes happened. He don't like to drink a lot.
Yeah,
Puts up the blood sugars.
That'll do it. Can't he just drink vodka though? There's no sugar in vodka, is there?
Just potatoes.
Is there sugar? in
Any kind of alcohol. Your body turns alcohol into sugar.
Oh. Wow.
Why would you do that though? What a fucking asshole body.
Yeah.
Why would you just turn shit into sugar that's not sugar?
It's pretty
Seems
annoying.
counterproductive.
Stupid. Isn't sugar like the worst thing for us? And our body's just converting great things like alcohol into it?
Pretty sure,
mean, I'm sure-
crystal meth is up there, but
Oh.
you know.
Yeah, I was gonna say meth and crack are probably the leaders.
Well, it's always white and powdery.
It's true.
All the good things in life.
Fentanyls, pills.
Fentanyl's blue.
When did fentanyl become a thing?
I don't know, man. It's pretty.
I heard that it's always been around. It's like been an ingredient in pills, but I heard that it really got popular during COVID because like the drug dealers weren't able to get it like the other shit they were making drugs with.
They had the
So
social
they had-
distance, so they just made their own shit. Like we're just gonna add some shit to it because
There's a lot more behind it. China. Hit it. It doesn't work, man. You fucking suck. Seriously.
Fuck.
Dude, fix your shit. China makes fentanyl, sells it to Mexico.
China.
Yeah. China
There we
makes
go.
fentanyl, sells it to Mexico, and then your pussy ass country just lets them waltz right the fuck in here and kill the rest of us. Finish the goddamn wall.
finish the story.
That's it.
Did they ever start the wall?
Yeah, they did.
Wasn't it almost complete at one point and then Biden told them to start tearing it down?
What would be the point of that?
Well, he is retarded.
He is retarded.
You can't argue that man is retarded.
He has dementia or something.
Hard R.
How old is he?
100.
Yeah, at least 100, maybe 105. His mind is not all there.
Do you guys think that states will ever have a president like under 60?
Oh,
well,
yeah.
I mean, in the Constitution or one of the books, it's written that the person running for president has to be at least 35.
Mhm.
We can't even come close to that.
You have
Like,
3 times that right now.
all we get is like 80-year-old fucking weirdos.
How old was Obama? He was in
He
his
was 50.
50,
He
right?
was in his 50s.
Yeah. Obama was like, he was a good president to listen to. I don't know about anything
Yeah.
else, but he was a good president to like speak.
Yeah, but by the time he left the fucking White House, he had aged like 72 years.
That's true.
You know how stressed
Yeah.
out you got to be to look old as a black person?
Well, he's got a little bit of
Have
white
you-
in him.
Have you ever seen the pictures of presidents before and after, though? Every president comes out looking like a bag of shit.
What is 8 years?
Like Bill Clinton was, decent looking guy, went in, came out looking like a California raisin.
Yeah, because fucking old girl sucked the life out of him.
If I was married to Hillary, I'd still bang fat Monica, for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He didn't bang her. He just
Yeah, right.
had sex with her mouth.
The president and an intern, and he just got a mouth hug.
Sexual relations with that woman.
You want to see my dress? Imagine that, eh? You're like,
She was selling that shit a couple years ago, wasn't she?
talk about
Didn't
a
she, like-
souvenir.
Didn't she not get it cleaned and she sold the dress with like the stain and everything on it?
Yeah. Yeah. What kind of chick says I'm going to hang on to that?
What
Well-
a nasty whore.
I mean,
This messy dress is presidential.
it made her rich.
That's the type of chicks that Drake was putting hot sauce in the condoms for.
Yeah, that's true.
Drizzy.
So she blew him in the Oval Office, right? That was the whole thing?
She blew him.
Yeah.
A couple of different places too. But yeah.
That's true.
It'd be cool if he
Has
would have
it-
banged her in the Lincoln bedroom.
Oh, what
Has
do you...
anybody went back and tried to pinpoint like if he was getting a blowjob while on TV in the Oval Office?
I'm sure it's happening.
Not on TV. I
Why
mean, there's
not?
other people in the room. It's
If
not
she's
just
if she's under the desk before they get in there, how would they know?
I feel like that's a bad place.
It's not like he's got to get up. What are they going to tell him? We need you to stand up, Mr. President. Fuck you. I'm the president.
Yeah,
I'll
no
sit
shit.
here all day.
Yeah, what are they going to say? Just pick up the red phone and call China.
Wouldn't it be interesting just to know like some of the inside secrets that the Secret Service like has caught presidents doing shit that we don't know about?
How about how the president's kids? That's what I'd like to see. That's what I'd like to see. What do you call the female version of a cuck?
Okay.
Bad mother cucker.
That's what Hillary is.
You think she watched?
I do.
No.
So would Bill be a hot husband?
Ew.
The opposite.
By
of a hot
default, I
wife?
think so.
I
Yeah.
don't know.
He's not a hot husband. He's not a hot wife. He's a hot husband.
And if there is a female who becomes president, what are they going to call the first man? First man.
First dude.
The first man.
I feel
And
like
they call the woman Madam President.
Madam President.
Instead of Mr. President, they call her Madam President.
You think we're going to see it?
Fuck
I
yeah,
feel
what?
like if we did get a chick in there, it'll probably be some strong independent woman that's not married or she drives a Subaru.
I feel like
Mm.
we need a woman president because these dudes ain't working. Like we've had 45 of these motherfuckers now. Like,
Well,
and shit's just getting worse. We might as well go with a woman and see what happens.
I mean, you guys did a pretty good job. You're like, number one ish now
And what?
in the world. I mean, you fucked it up over the last 20.
Exactly. That's
Yeah.
what I'm saying. We're just fucking going down. So let's get a woman in there, see if she can fix this shit.
I think before a
Yeah.
woman, we should just try a younger man. Because let's be honest, right? Women. Come on.
Could you imagine if we had a woman president that was like super hot?
Oh, shit. That'd be awesome. She'd have to be
Super hot, but
And she
but
had like a
but bitchy, like just super bitchy.
yeah, she had just like a attitude. And you're just like, man, something about that fucking nasty attitude. I just want to
like Donna on Suits.
You and his fucking suit.
Yeah, what the fuck?
But yeah,
I'm
like
telling
Donna.
you.
Like Donna.
Which one's Donna? Is she the Meghan Merkel?
No,
No, the redhead.
Oh, that'd be cool.
Or even Jessica from Suits. You know, she's a
Yeah.
bitch ass the time.
Jessica would make a good president. She don't play that shit.
It should be a black woman.
Yeah.
That's what they should do.
Or
So you're saying Beyonce or Rihanna?
If I had the choice between the two, I'd go with Rihanna. She's
Rihanna's
scarier.
not black though.
What is she?
She's like
What?
West
she's from
Indy?
the islands. Yeah, she's from the islands.
Well, I mean, she's black, right? I mean, how does it work?
No, she's just dark skinned. I think she's Spanish, isn't she?
No.
Her name's Rihanna.
No.
So?
How many black people you know named Rihanna?
I know one black person.
And my name ain't Rihanna.
No, it's Christopher.
Come on. Rihanna Race.
What's Rihanna's last name? She's black 100%, man.
Gonzalez.
Yeah, oh, man. I hope it's not.
Her mother is Afro-Guyanese and her father is Barbadian of Africa.
That's what it was. She's Barbados. She's from
Yeah,
Barbados.
she's Bayesian, but she's Guyanese
She's
too. That's
Barbados.
black.
Barbados. Yeah, I guess she is black.
Who would you guys pick me for black woman president?
Not Beyonce.
I like Jessica from Suits. Like if we could find somebody in real life like her, she fucking always dressed nice. She don't take shit from anybody. Always thinking. Like Jessica from Suits is always fucking like 2 steps ahead of everybody else. You need somebody like that.
Have you guys watched Love Is Blind season 6 yet?
I don't have Netflix.
Okay, well, there's a girl on there named AD. She'd be a good president. Tabitha with Michelle Obama, I don't think so.
Yeah, I don't think the
She annoys the
wife of
shit.
a former president is a good idea, especially a president that most of white America has turned on now.
Yeah, and like
she wouldn't want it though. She's like a mega millionaire now. Like, why would you leave that to go be a fucking president?
AD is thick as shit, AG. She is she's stacked.
Who the fuck is AD?
She's from Love Is Blind, man. You gotta check it out.
Can we see a picture?
Yeah, let me find her. Hold on. 1 second. Yo, I can't not type on this fucking keyboard. Let's get a good picture here.
Jay went back to Arya.
I did.
Yeah, I could tell.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it looks great. What the fuck, man? Like what's a guy got to do to get a good haircut?
To get a compliment on his haircut.
Okay. Get a different barber, maybe?
It's the girl on the right. It's this chick.
Dude, that's a fucking $30 Uber drive across her forehead.
Yeah, she's got that going on, but she's stacked, man. Hold on. These pictures aren't doing her justice. They're really not.
Man, she's got a forehead like Peyton Manning.
Yeah, but so does Rihanna.
Yeah, but she's from Barbados.
Barbados?
Yeah, and she sang SOS, man.
Yeah. What's that other song she sings? The one she sings really good.
Umbrella?
No.
Monster with your favorite rapper, Eminem.
Something about love.
No way. A chick singing about a love song?
No, Rihanna sings. She like sings the song. It's not a basic ass Rihanna song. Like she actually sings. I can't think of the name of it.
Love on the Brain?
Love on the Brain. Yeah. She sings the shit out of that song.
Did she sing the song Unfaithful?
Yeah, she
Not
did.
like Love on the Brain,
Yeah,
though.
that's a good song too. But I still like Bitch Better Have My Money.
That's Easy.
Well, the Rihanna one.
No, it's fucking Old Dirty Bastard.
Same difference.
Bitch better have my money.
Hey, dirty baby, I got your money.
Yeah, Rihanna's. I would take Rihanna 1,000 times over Beyonce. for the better
In
artist.
in what?
For being the better artist.
I don't know.
Have you, either of you got to hear Beyonce's new country song?
No.
Yeah, it's all over TikTok.
Is it good?
Mm, I don't know. Ask all the fucking country white people that are dancing to it. Texas Hold'em.
Question. Is that what it's called?
Hmm.
Wow, real original there. How many writers did that one take? B?
I don't know, but you got the lamest looking little fucking electronic cancer box ever.
Clouds, bro, clouds.
So when you went in and bought these,
Mhm.
did you say, like, I needed to blow this much smoke out, I needed to be able to take this cartridge, and I need people that don't know me to assume that I get on all fours and take it in the butt?
There is nothing cool about going outside for a smoke and then pulling one of these little fag things out. Oh shit! I said it twice. These little
Yeah. Repeated yourself.
these baguettes out.
Well, technically, over in England, they are called fags.
Yeah, that's what That's what they're called. They're electronic fags.
Yo, I ain't never been to England, Admire. You can't even drive across the state line.
Yeah, how you gonna drive on the other side of the road, bro?
How the hell would you know what happens in England?
My uncle's from England. Thank you.
Oh wow, my uncle.
Great uncle. They're all from England.
No, I really have an uncle from England, and he
What's his
talks like
name?
them fucking weirdos.
What's
Got
his
that
name?
red coat.
Steve?
Yeah, and he fucking like he don't call it your kitchen cabinet. He calls it a cupboard, and like it's not a sidewalk; it's a footpath.
Footpath.
A footpath. I kind of like that. That's G.
You don't call a cabinet a cupboard?
footpath. Get off the footpath.
I haven't
Get
said cupboard
get
since
your
I
ass
read
on
the book.
footpath. What's your drunk ass?
What cupboard?
Get out of the street.
What book is about cupboards?
The Indian in the cupboard, dummy.
Can't say
You never
that.
saw that movie?
It's racist.
That was a movie, dipshit.
Hmm.
Literally,
It was
the
a book.
Indian in the cupboard.
Was he
It was a reading requirement in 4th grade.
was it Feather or Dot?
I read
Feather.
Where the Red Fern Grows.
We were talking
Yeah,
about this
it
the other
was-
day. You remember Fern Gully?
Yeah.
That was a rip-off Tinkerbell.
Yeah, maybe.
But yeah, to bring it back, I'd take Rihanna for president. For show.
Nah, I wouldn't take Rihanna.
You know how hot that
I would say Little Kim, but she's a felon and she can't be president.
Y'all are just naming famous people. Like, we need somebody that's like in politics that's younger, though. I need somebody. I don't need your family to have owned slaves. Like, you're one generation away from a slave owner, like, Biden and Trump. I need somebody I need my next president to grow up that had a TikTok,
Jesus.
that's seen social media and shit like that. Snapchat, MySpace. I need them to be around during AOL Instant Messenger. Like, that's how they came up talking to girls.
Well, what about the basketball player, the girl who came back from Russia? Why don't we make her president?
What the fuck? Why?
Oh.
What gives her?
What
the right
does she
to be
know?
president?
She couldn't even stay out of jail in Russia. Fuck her.
Yo, we gave away like the Lord of War for her. I'm assuming she's got something.
What did he do? He ain't done shit either. Everybody was making a big deal about that, including me. He hadn't done shit.
You don't think he killed the Democrat there, or the opposing party of what's his name?
He fucking knocked out AT&T this morning. That's about all he did.
Yeah, what the fuck is going on with that, man? All my American counterparts, I couldn't get a hold of them.
Mine worked.
Yeah.
AT&T.
Yeah, I got AT&T and mine didn't. Well, actually, I didn't have reception all day, and then it just suddenly started working. They just said it was a network-wide outage, but the coincidental thing is, I put it in as a topic, is China did a cyber attack on one of our major pharmaceutical companies today too.
Which one?
Which
one?
What was the name of it? Change Healthcare.
Oh,
So I have a question. When you say China did it, does that mean their government did it, or does that mean some motherfucker in China decided to do it?
It just means
China.
that's all I know.
if you have to understand something, that everybody in China is part of their government.
Yeah, kind of.
Well,
I mean, China's not going to take responsibility for it, but they know that the hackers were from China. I don't know if they know that it was
I
government
mean,
or
if you tried to hack something in China right now, you think Biden's gonna come out and be like, "Yeah, we did that." He gonna be like, "No, that was my fucking Admire. He can't drive. He ain't got shit else to do. He did that."
but right. But you got to think, why would like okay, let's reverse the roles. I'm just an average fucking white dude in the middle of Missouri. What do I want to hack a
Okay,
pharmaceutical company in China for?
not you, all right. But what if a hacking like there's teams of hackers, right? That go around doing shit,
Yeah.
and they're in America. Does that mean America tried to hack China, or does that mean these fucking hackers tried to hack China?
Oh, I understand. But what would our hackers want to do with China? That's what I'm saying. What would a hacker group in China want to do with our pharmaceutical company?
What do hackers want to do with anything? They want to cause fucking chaos and try to get over.
First of all, the Chinese probably owned that pharmaceutical company, and they were just trying to check their own books.
Hmm.
I don't know. I feel like you ever watched like a movie or a TV show and there's like a team like the Italian Job. All right, for example. You ever seen that?
Yeah.
Fast and Furious, there's one. Fast and Furious, think of this. They have all these resources to come up with these fucking dope ass cars and these computers and ways to hack in the safes and shit like that. Motherfucker, you're already rich. Why are you robbing stuff? You know how much all that shit cost that they did just to do the job? I never understood that. I've never understood that. They spend so much money in order to rob somebody. Just take the money you already have and go be happy.
Mm. Well,
Mm-mm.
it's funny
Yeah,
that you made
true.
that point because I was thinking the other day, like rich people, right? Like I know people that weren't rich and then they got rich and then they started gambling. And I always thought like gambling is a poor man's sport, right? And then when I look at rich people gambling, I go, listen, if you don't gamble, you win.
Yeah, I've always said that too. Like I'm the poorer half, so I gamble to try to win an extra couple $100 for the week.
Like if you
Like
have,
if I was rich, I would never gamble ever. Like, what are you trying to prove and win? Like John Daly, the golfer, he's made over like $50 million in his career, and he's lost a lot more than that.
yeah, it's
Charles
Like
Barkley.
Charles Barkley, you know, there's several stories. I think Phil Mickelson even had a gambling problem.
The
Like,
rumor is Michael Jordan's dad got killed because of Jordan's gambling.
yeah,
wow, really?
Yeah, when Michael Jordan retired the first time and it was right after his dad died, like that all fucking tied in it together. Like he was forced into retirement and they still killed his dad because he owed so much fucking money.
That's terrible.
That's the rumor,
Oh.
allegedly.
If that's
Well, I've
that's
heard-
horrible.
I've heard people tell stories about Michael Jordan's betting. Like he would bet somebody on a round of golf, and if he lost, he would say, "We're playing another." And he ended up losing like 2 or 3 rounds of golf, and he was drunk and shit, and he had to play basketball that night. And somebody bet him, "Well, I bet you won't get over 25 points tonight. You're fucking drunk, whatever." And he went out there and fucking scored over 25.
Imagine being that good at basketball. Fuck.
Scoring over 25 in the era that Jordan came up in, that ain't like 25 now. That's like he had to work for that shit. Thank you.
That's wild though. I feel like
National Margarita Day, ladies and gentlemen.
oh, if you're, is it actually for real?
Yeah.
I thought it was yesterday.
Well,
In the Rucker household, it is today.
no, it's today.
Checks
Is it
his-
yesterday?
Checks his clock.
Was it yesterday? Am I a day late on National Margarita Day? That's bullshit.
What national day is it? Today is National Supermarket Employee Day, National California Day, National Chili Day, National Sweet Potato Day, National Margarita Day. It is today.
whew. You're scaring me. I was like, I just drank all this tequila for no reason.
Oh no! what a terrible mistake.
What a fucking dork I am.
Better drink some more. Drink away those sorrows. But
Yeah, what kind of what kind of tequila you rocking with?
Terramana.
mm,
In honor of The Rock coming back to professional wrestling.
Mm.
The people.
Was that his brand?
that's his brand, yeah.
Yep. Terramana Blanco.
What was he with somebody else? I thought Casamigos was like a big one.
No.
No, their labels and their bottles do look alike though.
Oh, okay.
Support The Rock until you don't.
Right.
I'm,
Jay's been calling for The Rock's downfall, and it ain't gonna happen.
it's gonna happen.
What do you think's gonna happen to him, Jay?
Something.
It doesn't matter what you think.
Oh my god, it's gonna be so good too. It's just gonna be disastrous.
I'm gonna quit everything if something happens to The Rock.
It's gonna happen, man.
If he comes out on Epstein's list or something like that, I'm just gonna delete all my social media. Like, it's bad enough I had R. Kelly. I can't have The Rock too.
It's going to come out that it was actually the Rock's Island that Epstein was renting.
That's good. That's good.
Don't say that.
What were we talking about right before we switched, though?
Cyber attack, China.
Oh yeah, China.
The AT&T.
Yeah. So, how did you guys lose? Like, was it just cell phone coverage? Because when this happened in Canada, like all the ATMs went down. All like you couldn't spend money.
I will say
it was.
AT&T, Verizon, and what were the other two? There was 4 of them that went down, right?
Today?
Yeah, I thought there were like 4 major networks that went down.
No, it was
AT&T.
It was AT&T, their cellular, a lot of their home internet, and home TV.
Well, I have all of that, and it didn't affect me in the least. I was actually reading on Twitter on my phone while I was at work about the outage, and I'm like, I have AT&T. And then I got an email from my ex that was like, my phone's fucked up. Like, what am I supposed to do? I'm like, the system's down. She thought it was something to do with the account or whatever.
Well, this brought all the conspiracy theorists out.
Well, I was just gonna go there. So,
Yeah. I was thinking the same thing. Like, are we under some kind of attack? That was the first thing I thought.
Well, so the movie Leaving the World Behind just came out, like 3-4 months ago. And that's kind of how the whole thing started is
Obama.
Everybody lost. So yeah, Obama produced the movie and everybody lost cell service. But the other conspiracy I heard related to this is it was a test to see how bad millennials and, the younger generation, how they could handle it. And apparently everybody lost their shit because they didn't have access to anything.
How did we know though? How they couldn't post about it?
Right. How do we know that they lost their shit? That's just a rumor. I hadn't seen anything on Twitter or TikTok or anything with people going crazy.
Yeah. Because you could hook to Wi-Fi and then you could get online. And that's where they were posting about it, saying that they didn't have any cell service.
So it was just cell service that went down? It wasn't like the internet went down? It was just cell service?
The AT&T internet went down. But like I have like fucking Time Warner or some shit.
Maybe that's why my robot didn't run today and vacuum the house because my internet.
These Chinese are coming, man.
What's
China, they don't want clean houses.
No. Keep your shoes on.
They want you to do it yourself.
Yeah.
Fuck that. I'm never going back. He sucked my dick. I will never vacuum on my own again. This life is too good.
When it happened in Canada, it was like long. It was like almost a full fucking day. And like you couldn't spend money. Like you couldn't do anything. It was fucked up. Like you couldn't get gas, couldn't get anything. And then when I heard it go off in the States, I just thought, well, the alleged rumor was it would start with Canada and then it would go to the States. And that's when they're going to fake the alien attack. And then
I got to see if it did anything to the stock markets.
And then after that, Klaus comes in and we're all fucked.
Let's see. Yeah, 401k took a little dip today, but nothing bad.
Did they have to close early?
No, just usually when something big like that happens, our stock market reacts.
Well, you never know, but it is what it is. Get some cash, boys. Get some cash.
Where am I going to get it from?
Get it now.
Yeah, fucking ATM don't work.
Yeah, we'll get it before it doesn't work no more.
I can't even get to my accounts. I have AT&T internet. Like, I don't know how much money I have.
Imagine all of a sudden we just don't have access to our fucking money. What are we gonna do? What are we gonna do?
We go to the barter system.
What are you gonna barter?
Well,
what do you have?
I have things that you don't have, Jay.
Yeah, guns. That's smart.
Yeah, buddy. Yeah, I don't need to barter. I'll just take.
Yeah, lucky. And I'm going to be taken from.
Yeah, I'm coming straight to Canada.
Fuck yeah, seriously. Everybody in the northern states like, well, all of our resources are right there and they're available. No pushback. Yep. Justin's like, come on, guys.
Then people have been stocking up and prepping
towards Quebec.
And people have been stocking up and prepping that don't own guns. They just been stocking shit up for Rucker.
Right.
Yeah, no shit. What's that doomsday rooms or whatever they create there?
Yeah, the
doomsday
safe rooms and
yeah, they're like, show me your safe room. Guys like, fuck, I didn't think about getting robbed. Shit, it's got everything.
Yeah, but I'm not even in my safe room yet. Exactly.
Justin, they're here. You said this wouldn't happen.
See, Mrs. Chaos said T-Mobile and Verizon lost service. I thought it was more than one. It wasn't just AT&T.
Yeah, but I'm assuming that AT&T is the main, and all those guys just jump off them.
Wouldn't it be cool if it was Elon Musk fucking with them to show him how powerful he is?
That's the guy in charge of Twitter, right?
He's a little bit Twitter, more than Tesla. Just that. Yeah.
I'm liking him less and less. The more he talks, the more I'm just like, you're kind of a cunt.
I don't know. With that amount of power,
does he really have power? Like, if
I mean, he's literally the richest man in the world,
and he's not convincing people to tax you more. I mean, that's the most uncunty thing you can do, because most people with money do that.
Very cunty attitude.
Yeah, but I'd rather him be a cunt than act like a cunt. You know,
he didn't have to act like a cunt if he is a cunt.
I mean, I'd rather him just say cunty things than to just be really nice and then do cunty things behind your back like all of our politicians do.
But he's not a politician.
No, but when you're that rich, you just automatically are. You're in.
Yeah, you have influence.
You have a seat at that table. When you control a portion of the fucking money. Yeah.
I still don't. I'm liking him less and less the more I see him. He just has a very punchable face.
I think it was him that said, imagine working all year to afford your home and your car and just barely making it, paying your taxes. Then our government just keeps shipping $200 billion off to fucking Ukraine.
Yeah, I don't like that.
It's not really happening, but yes. That money's going straight into the pockets of the WEF, man.
Well, I know my tax money isn't paying to fix fucking potholes.
No, that's for sure. That's guaranteed. And the worst part is that they sometimes will print money to send to Ukraine. What are we paying taxes for then? Just print the fucking tax money, you bitch. We're going into debt for other shit. Anyways.
You know how much $200 billion could do for our homeless?
Yeah, we could get rid of them all.
Yeah.
One foul swoop. California is a disaster.
It's not like Jay's talking about genocide on the show at all.
No. Well, okay.
No, so you just ship him somewhere, like to Canada. Bring him here. We'll take your poor.
Kill them all. One fell swoop.
I didn't say kill them. I said get rid of.
Right. Well, Ruck, we were just talking about Elon Musk. Elon Musk told our government that he would give $500 billion and end homelessness if they could prove how they were going to use it and do it. And they wouldn't do it.
No shit.
Well, why don't he just do it on his own? He's got enough money and power to do it himself.
It's a lot of work.
What's he going to do? Just drive around and give people money?
And he'll probably be arrested for it.
You just told me he's the most powerful man in the world. He can't just end homelessness? If he wants to, you got $500 million, add another 250 on top of it, and just do the shit yourself.
The thing is, though, is if you're really going to do that, you can't just think like homelessness in the States. There's like entire countries that are homeless.
We don't give a fuck about them. We give them guns, weapons and shit. We can't end their homelessness too.
Weapons.
Yeah, we're keeping them alive. Is that enough?
We're keeping them alive. You know, they should just go to those. No, I'm not going to say it. No, that's not going to go well.
Just send them on vacation?
No, just bring them here, and whatever. Fix the potholes. Fuck, shit. Just take all the Ukrainians. That's a stupid war. But
it's been going for like 2-3 years now.
It's not.
I thought that Ukraine was like that big.
It's not real. And like as soon as we got sick of it, it was like Gaza. What about Gaza? The Jews again. It's goddamn it. And I've never seen the world so anti-Jew. I don't get it. It's like fucking weird. Usually we're
Are people anti-Jew?
Yeah, there are a lot. It's a lot of pro-Palestine shit.
What side of TikTok are y'all on?
Have you never heard Kanye West?
I'm
speak?
on the right side.
You did that with your left hand.
Which one do they do? Do they do the right?
I don't know. You said right though, and you did it with your left hand.
I meant right, like the Fuhrer. It's Nazi stuff.
I mean, there's racist white people everywhere.
Viva last questions. I still stand by that statement I made that they had the most aesthetically pleasing political visuals. If it wasn't so horrible, man, that was nice looking stuff, though. Talk about pride.
I don't even know what you're talking about.
The Nazis.
What about them?
Well, they had like the nicest uniform of all time. Their flags were beautiful. All their ceremonies were just like next level shit.
They did that cool walk.
The coolest walk.
This is one of those TikToks where Jay says, "Can you believe people are supporting the Nazis?" 5 minutes later, well, they kind of had cool uniform. And then
I mean,
their military stances weren't the worst to look at, and then the mustache is like, "I've had one for 6 months now."
I mean,
was Hitler really a bad guy?
It started here and it's slowly making its way, slowly going. If I didn't have the split in the middle, well, you know. No, but really, the Nazis did have like their aesthetics down. I'll give them that.
You're just waiting for summer so you can go camping.
Most of the crazy places do, like even China, man. Like the fact that they put like the little needles in the collars so they're always perfect postured, and they walk all fucking cool as shit, and that olive green. It's fucking beautiful. The Marines.
It'd be funny if we got famous one day and you're just walking down fucking Central Avenue in New York and a Marine decks you for saying that.
Well, I don't. First of all these.
Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead. I want to hear this part. I want to hear this.
I was just gonna say all these. Fuck. All these pussy ass Marines that exist now ain't never fought a Nazi. They're fighting for oils and moolah, not freedom. Sorry, I'm joking. I don't know. But the Nazis look cool, man. I gotta say, like, even now, like half of the fucking shit that looks cool is all stem from that regime.
And all their shit's collectible. Like nobody's collecting a fucking plate from the United States.
You think other countries do? Like how we're obsessed with collecting shit from other countries? You think they're like, oh, look at this, like a fucking Lay's potato bag and a hot dog. So American.
No, I don't think so. I think it's more of, it was like a trophy that we overtook their country and nobody's ever like,
we didn't overtake the
us.
country.
You don't think we overtook fucking Hitler's house and people stole fucking souvenirs?
Oh, I don't, well, we didn't take Europe. We don't own him. First of all, we're not we, but
we didn't want anything from.
You're saying we a lot. I know Canadians speak French, but you know, you're trying to fucking move in.
If anything, Europe was like, listen, you little fucking experiment that we sent out west, come here and protect us with all your foolishness while we sip tea, eat crumpets, and talk about intellectual stuff.
We didn't want souvenirs from Japan, so we just fucking turn that shit to a parking lot.
Well, you got Hawaii. That's a pretty good fucking souvenir.
True.
Yeah. I actually went and visited all that shit in Hawaii. It was pretty cool.
Yeah, there's a ship that's, or I hear, I haven't been there. There's a ship, like a naval ship that's sunken there, and every like couple minutes it lets out like a drop of oil. It's leaking oil still.
Yeah, I saw that fucker. You know, it's awesome that the States has like Costa Rica and Hawaii, man. Like, I don't know why you guys live inland if you had the opportunity to live there. Why don't you just
you know how
Hawaii?
small those islands are?
Well, there's 5.
Hawaii's like Hawaii's like the size of Kansas City.
I know, but like, I'm not saying all of you. I'm saying like you two. Like, why don't you go move to Hawaii, man? Wouldn't life be a lot cooler? You'd be like luau's and fucking.
I hear the Samoans in Hawaii aren't really fond of like white people moving in.
I don't think they have much of a choice anymore. Hurricanes, floods, fires. That sounds like Florida. You get hurricanes where you are in Georgia, don't you, Chris?
Yeah, hurricane weather, like the leftover part of it, but hurricanes don't come this far inland. Just by the time they get to us, they're just a fucking tropical storm and a lot of rain.
We got land hurricanes up here.
Well, yeah. I mean, we all know. We all know about the tornadoes in Kansas. They're
I mean, we have tornadoes here too.
Tornadoes, are they like devastating tornadoes in Georgia?
Yeah.
Like rip the roof off?
They usually hit Alabama, and fuck Alabama. By the time they get to Georgia, they kind of die down, but we get them mostly. It's almost tornado season, as a matter of fact. Once springtime hits, for like 3 or 4 months, it gets bad.
Oh, because of the pressure system with the warm winds?
Yeah, and like tornadoes get big, dude. Like the big one in Joplin, Missouri, they like leveled the whole town. Do you have tornadoes in Canada?
No, it's too cold there.
We have Trudeau's. That's it. Fuck. Lucy Marie says, and no one wants to live in Florida. Why don't you guys want to live in Florida? Like, why wouldn't you want to live in a sick place?
I do. I would totally move to Tampa.
I couldn't shower in Florida daily.
Why? Because of the hard water?
Yeah, it fucks my skin up. Skin gets really dry. Florida's one of those places that it's cool to go to. You think, oh, I could live here, but you really don't want to live there.
I could live there.
Because you don't get to see all the shit that goes on there. You're just there on vacation. It's like Vegas with me. Like, I love going to Vegas. I'm like, I would totally live here. People that live in Vegas are like, you don't fucking live here.
I mean, I could see Vegas. I could see that.
I would live in Clearwater, Florida in a heartbeat.
Yeah. St. Pete's all around there, man. That's the fucking dream.
Oh, St. Pete's for sure.
I mean, I do get that the flatness of it is a little annoying. Like, there's zero elevation in fucking Florida, man.
Then why don't you move there? You just told us to move to Hawaii. Move to Florida.
Because it's illegal. I can't. I have to, get a green card.
Why is it illegal?
Well, because I'm not Mexican.
Well, you work on 80 proof. You get a work visa.
Oh, work visa.
No. I mean, it's no harder for you to move to Florida than it is for me to move to Hawaii.
Yes, it is. It's a country.
So what? You just get citizenship.
You can't do that.
Are you?
You know how many Canadians have shit down in Florida?
Yeah, but
are you a terrorist?
You can't just come.
Have you tried to start like fucking international wars and shit like that? No.
Well, he just supported the Nazis.
Yeah, well, you better delete that part,
dude. You can't just up and switch countries, bro. It doesn't work that way.
You're not a criminal.
People do it all the time.
White.
No, you can't.
Yeah, if you're just a regular white person like you, it is not that hard for you to get citizenship.
How much you want to bet it's fucking really fucking hard?
We could bet your citizenship on it.
I'm telling you, it's unless you have to go there for work. If there's no reason other than you just want a change of lifestyle.
You want to move here. Yeah, you just want to move here. You're going to work.
You're at the bottom of the list of available
list.
You're
white.
Dude, you have to understand. There's only X amount of immigrants that a country can take, okay? Otherwise, look, Canada is a prime example of this, okay? You take too many immigrants, whether they're white or whatever. If you don't have enough infrastructure, Canada happens. Like right now, we have
plenty of infrastructure.
Call a lawyer, call an immigration lawyer tomorrow and say, how much would it cost to give me citizenship?
I bet you it would take me somewhere in the vicinity of 8 to 10 years.
Get the fuck out of here.
Yeah.
And I think Andre was working on getting his citizenship.
Okay, because he worked in the States and he's having he's plowing.
Yeah, but he couldn't do it because they had a sign that said you have to be this tall to be a U.S. citizen, and he just missed it.
Well, I'm fucked too then, bro. No, you have to bring something to the country. If you're not seeking asylum, you can't just change countries. First, you need to be sponsored. Right? So like
why can't you seek asylum? You hate Canada.
I don't know about that. They're gonna be like, what are you talking about? It's the greatest country ever. Our friend Justin's doing a great job up there, Daddy. No, you got it's not easy to do. And you got to
One, you could easily just marry somebody that lives here.
even that, you got to get a spousal visa and then you
No.
still have to prove shit. Yeah.
You must be at least 18 years old. You must have been a resident in the U.S. for at least 30 months in the last 60 months of your time as a permanent resident. However, if you gain residency through marriage, you must have been a resident at least 18 months of the last
You have
30.
to get your permanent residency there before you could become a citizen. Then you got to
Yeah,
take
so
your
you get that.
Yeah, but
and
it's
you
not
just stay
easy.
here.
I'm telling you, it's not easy.
I think you're just full of shit.
No, it's not easy, dude. I'm telling you. I've looked into it, and I got a buddy who's doing it right
Also,
now.
the company you work for now is based in America.
Yes. But they can't just take you. They have to show that you could do the job that somebody in the United States can't do.
That's fucking easy if they really want to help you out. That ain't hard.
Okay, yeah, they get you transferred, but like, okay. And then I could become a permanent resident, and then after X amount of years of being a permanent resident, I could file for my
They
citizenship.
said 60 months. 60 divided by
It's 5
12.
years.
5 years.
5 years.
Yeah, 5 years.
Start now.
I told you.
But you're already going to be living here for those 5 years. And
No.
then you become permanent
You have to go
resident
home after 182 days. Oh, what the hell is that?
It's my thought bubble.
How did that happen?
It was a sarcastic fucking short J, whatever you say.
That means he's using.
This motherfucker.
Are you using your
this-
iPhone
this-
as your cam?
This motherfucker, first of all, he's like, what, 40? Just got a passport, and he's talking about fucking immigration.
Who cares?
Lots of papers.
Immigration and passport have to do with anything.
Like the country doesn't take unlimited amounts of people. They have a certain quota to fill, and there's a lot of people that are ahead of you.
Shit.
Yeah.
But you would be coming over here to work.
You would jump the line.
No, you wouldn't. You wouldn't. It depends what they're going for. If like right now in Canada, they're trying to bring in people that aren't going to work, and they're putting them on social services for whatever fucking political reason they want to do it.
I think you should start the process.
But I wouldn't come to the States unless I could live in two places: Hawaii
You know what?
or Florida.
Never mind. We don't fucking want you.
I just want to come for the gun.
We don't want you. I'm going to write a letter to my fucking senator. Be like, if Jason Piccinero ever tries to fucking move here, he's a terrorist that is pro-Nazi. And I got the fucking 80 proof episode to prove it.
What's your pronouns?
Oh.
Pro-Nazi.
Oh, the Nazis had great uniforms.
They did.
If we could have had something like that in Canada, we would have never just been known for maple syrup and Molson. We would have tried to take over everything.
Hey, we did a lot of good stuff in World War II.
Sorry.
We stormed the beaches of Normandy, baby.
After we did.
No, before you did, actually. D-Day.
Doubt that.
It's not the story I read in school.
Well, yeah, because you guys are the China of the West.
Oh, so you're telling me Canada has a big navy?
You know what? Here's a question. You said of the West.
Yeah.
How do we know who's West?
I don't know. It's a circle. It's weird, right?
The world's a big fucking sphere. Like,
I never understood
which
that.
side is the West side?
That proves flat Earth.
Yeah, but wouldn't
Yeah.
it just be the left side and the right side then?
Never eat soggy wheat.
Never eat shredded wheat. That's what I used to say.
They told us soggy wheat. Shredded wheat's like the best cereal.
I just did Northeast Southwest.
Yeah, that's true.
In Kansas City? That's where I was taught it. Never eat soggy wheat. And you do it counterclockwise.
Clockwise.
Clockwise.
Oh, yeah, clockwise. My bad. You do it clockwise.
Yeah.
Never eat soggy wheat.
Directions are hard.
Clockwise and counterclockwise are not directions, dipshit. You know,
That's
when somebody asks for directions, you say, you go counterclockwise 3 blocks. And
No,
then-
but what?
Yeah, on a
what
roundab-
direction
on a
is a clock
roundabout-
turn? What else?
on a
are you gonna say?
roundabout, you go counterclockwise
No, you turn right.
and go counterclockwise in the circle.
Oh, you know what? Lucy Marie's right. Whoever created the map, and like she said, the English were sailing west, so we'll forever be west. That's actually there's probably a landmark in the world that they consider the center, and it's probably something gay like England.
Yeah, it's the equator.
That's this way. I still have trouble wrapping my head around how that shit works. Like the fact that south of that, spring is summer is winter and winter is spring blows my fucking trees, man.
Yeah, and they used to talk about the equator is like so hot. No, it's just a hot climate. It's not like I had this idea the equator like burned you. It was like a burning ring.
Oh, it's because you were on meth.
Yeah, that's fucking stupid. It is hot there though. You thought it was like a line that was like
a
sizzling.
burning ring. The middle of the earth was just on fire everywhere.
Yeah. Yeah, just like one hot wire around it.
Like keeping the animals separated.
Yeah.
That's wild. I like it though. I mean, it is weird.
Wouldn't that be cool if it was weird?
Yes, it would.
Or if it was like really there?
It would be awesome if it was like a split in the earth and it was like just
You
like,
can't pass it.
like the end, the movie The End with the holes where they all fall in. That's what the equator is. That'd be so awesome. But apparently we're gonna switch. Like June is gonna be winter and December will be summer eventually on the north side of the hemisphere.
We won't be around for.
No, we won't.
Yeah, that's a couple years away, right?
Yeah, it's like 3 or 4 years. 3 or 4,
I just got to make plans.
Past 65. Don't worry about it, Rucker.
I wasn't.
Yeah. Is the conversation boring you?
I could always check out a little early if I want to.
Yeah.
Speaking of checking out early.
Yeah, I was going to say, speaking of that.
Did you hear about the infamous porn star that killed herself recently?
Yeah. So I had to bring this up to you guys. Have you seen her work? Are you familiar with it?
Never seen it.
No, like I don't know. Was she a really
what was
well-known
her name again?
Gagney.
Cagney Carter?
I remember her name. I don't know that I've ever like seen her.
You've seen it. You've seen it.
So she's a little bit younger than me, but she's from St. Joe. So that's like how I knew the name when Rucker posted that in there.
A lot of model citizens coming out of there.
Well, I didn't know her, but I know a lot of guys that do know her, and it kind of changed my perspective. No, it changed my perspective on porn stars because I don't know about you guys, but I just automatically think she's a slut. Well, nobody I know that knows her ever slept with her.
Well,
just because she's in porn didn't make her a slut. It just means she has sex on camera.
Yeah. She probably has standards.
It's weird that when I was younger, I thought the same thing too. But you look at porn stars and you just like, they just love fucking. And then when you get older and you start like hearing them talk and they're just like, it's such a fucking job and I hate it. It's like, but yours, like, they should win awards. They're really good actresses because I feel like they love what they're doing. And apparently they wouldn't rather be anywhere else. Like,
I think they do enjoy it though. Like whenever I hear them talking, they do like sex more than the next. But that doesn't make you a bad person. That's fucking awesome. Like who doesn't want to do the best thing that you can the best thing you could do as a human
is get paid to fuck.
Well, no, it's to fuck, right? Like that's the be all end all win is fucking. There's no higher. You can't do anything higher. $1 million is nice and stuff. It is, but fucking, like you just did the greatest thing you could do.
Yeah, did you hear she I don't know if you've seen my message in there, but she went out the Kurt Cobain way.
Shotgun?
Yeah. Shotgun to the mouth.
Wow. Could you imagine?
She pulled it with her toe or what?
I don't know.
Just sawed off.
Imagine the poor bastards that gotta clean that shit up.
Could you imagine that's not a normal way to kill yourself. Like, shit's gonna be fucked up when you do that.
I think it's a dangerous move because there's a lot of stories out there of guys who have tried to do it and they still lived. Now they got to live the rest of their life with a half fucking face.
Think about how much you could have made.
That's the one worst thing than blowing your head off with a shotgun is trying to blow your head off and not succeeding.
You flinch right before you pull the trigger and it moves the gun a little bit and now you're just a vegetable.
Cagney Carter?
Cagney Carter.
Lynn.
Inside Chris Brown's feud. Oh, Chris Brown's involved.
Model citizen Chris Brown.
That one I never understood. Oh, it's rumors. Oh, he paid her $2,500 for her services.
That's it.
Well,
I mean, that's
she didn't want to get
good
beat
for
up.
her, cheap for him.
Yeah, he's got a lot of fucking money. If I'm a female porn star and Chris Brown wants some, I'm like, my rate just went up, dude.
Is $2,500 a lot for a hooker?
That's a lot of money to be paying for sex.
Is it? I don't know
But
what the rates are.
That's professional sex.
I'm gonna need breakfast the next morning, a Bloody Mary, another round. You're gonna have to fucking drive me to golf the next day, talk to my friends, the whole nine. $2,500? Shit.
That's like a week.
Yeah, that's like we go together. You just got a boyfriend. $2,500? Shit.
Yeah. She's not a top tier. I mean, she was at one point. She was considered like top of the game. But
She's no Tiana Trump.
no. Actually, I saw one of her films the other day.
Who's that?
Tiana.
Yeah, she's good at what she does.
Yeah. Well, she's it was a short film.
Yeah, it would be with me too.
Yeah. About 50 to 55 seconds. That's pretty good.
It's about the going rate.
It's about the going rate. Oh, there's the tickle. Oh, we're done. Turn off. Yeah. What am I doing?
That's all it takes.
Yeah, I got new IPTV, so I was like,
Is it weird when you watch her, you think of me?
Yeah, definitely. It's the truth. She came on and said, "Oh, let's see what the fuss is about." Oh, so
That's
is
Rucker's
what
favorite.
This is what he likes. That's cool. Let me jerk off to it too. No homo. So we're Eskimo brothers.
Technically.
with
Eskimo
Kleenex.
Brothers by way of Tiana Trump.
That's right. That's my first Tiana Trump choke. So. Yeah. I don't think it'll be the last. What I like about her is her dirty mouth. She's not only good at her skills, but she's a dirty talker.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Give me a sample of what she sounds like.
No. There's a lot of, and then when she stops, she'll say things like, "You like that?" So fuck.
I like that Jay said no when you ask for a sample, and then he goes right into giving you a sample.
Yeah, she's cool. I don't know if you knew this. I know we always get to porn, but if you go to Pornhub and you click on like the little menu button, there's a new beta version of this thing called Shorties. Have you seen this?
Like
Go on.
No.
Sorry.
You click
Like
on
little people?
It's not little people, Admire.
Damn, I'm out.
You click on it and it's TikTok, but porn. Like you just scroll and you could like and you could follow. And
There's also a Black History section when you click on there.
yeah, I feel like, okay, so when like, it is weird. Like you go there and it's like Black History Month and I'm like, I don't know if it works here, you know?
Yeah.
Like it should be just blacked. It should just be like white chicks.
29 days you can't beat off to a white chick.
It should be white chicks just gagging to death.
Yeah.
On fucking 13
Either or, there has to be a black person in it during February.
Just like getting dominated.
Oh, well, I think I jerked off to Tiana in February, so I got you. We did it.
Black Lives Matter, baby.
Yeah. Look at me. I'm with the culture.
She changed.
You're very woke.
You know, Tiana Trump for $500 was selling herself a couple years ago.
500? And
Yeah,
Gagny
500 a night.
Gagny Cobain over there is fucking 2,500.
Well, she got that from Chris Brown. You don't tell them what Tiana Trump gets from celebrities, but for like regular people, she was doing $500 a night. You just have to pay $500 plus. You'd have to pay for like her airfare and hotel and all that.
Well, what happens if you go to her?
I don't think it works like that.
And she wants to travel.
Yeah, she wants to see the world, Jay.
Bitch, $18 Uber XL. How about that? And a Big Mac or a Chick-fil-A. That's big in the
It's got
States.
a
No,
yeah.
no. It
Was it
no,
though? Was it?
No, it wasn't. It was. I was just thinking of American food. You racist.
Mm.
I'd be turning red and making awkward faces if.
I missed it. What did Edmire say?
No, Jay did.
No, I said
Jay's
Chick-fil-A.
talking about Tiana Trump, and then he says, "Oh, you want Chick-fil-A?" Oh, he said Big Mac, and then he said, "No, Chick-fil-A," insinuating since
Chick-fil-A is a white people thing.
I was just gonna say if I was gonna
You
go
would have
with
said like Popeyes.
yeah,
or KFC,
Popeyes, yeah.
That would have been racist. Chick-fil-A is definitely a white people chicken.
Yeah, like people
It's a little-
they don't even open on Sundays.
Yeah, Chick-fil-A's chicken is definitely like a little square ass chicken, like barely any meat on it. Popeye's chicken is a black chicken.
Yeah, I agree with that. I've gone to both, and one was definitely more than the other.
during COVID, I went to Popeyes and got that chicken sandwich people were fighting over. Definitely better than Chick-fil-A.
Popeyes
Oh, yeah,
is
it's
the
like
best.
it's a whole fucking chicken.
It's the best one by far. I've had all three. It's the best one.
You know, Popeyes has been around longer than I thought. It got famous in the last 5-10 years. I was watching Bad Boys, the original from 1999, and there was a Popeyes chicken reference in there. 1995, I'm sorry. The original Bad Boys. I didn't know Popeyes had been around that long.
Yeah, we never had one up where I grew up. We had a Church's chicken.
Yeah, Church. My cousin in Kansas City worked at Church's. She used to
Do you
shit home all the time.
do you remember the fast food chicken place here in Kansas City called Go Chicken Go?
Yeah.
Yeah, everybody knows that one. That's like the fucking spot.
Churches used to have little fucking like chicken tenders fried, and I remember dipping them in the honey mustard. I can still taste that shit.
It was the only place you could hit the drive-through and get fried okra.
Wow, really?
Yeah, Church's.
Oh, EJ's so wrong. He said the spicy chicken sandwich at Chick-fil-A is better than Popeyes. It's not.
The spicy chicken at Wendy's is better than Chick-fil-A.
That's true.
Yeah.
But you know what I do love? I do love going to Chick-fil-A and just getting the spicy chicken fillet with a piece of pepper jack cheese. That shit slaps without the bread or anything else.
I find the bread makes it
Might as well
soggy.
go to KFC and get the fucking one that had chicken for the bun.
Double down.
Yeah. The fucking heart attack chicken sandwich.
Double down, baby.
With bacon in the middle of it.
Bacon and cheese between two slabs of chicken.
Fried chicken, bacon, mayo.
That's the most American sandwich ever. It will never be topped.
I feel like that sandwich, though, single-handedly started the chicken sandwich war.
Yeah.
That was
I'd
the
have to
first
agree.
chicken sandwich to hit mainstream. When we heard about that in Canada, it wasn't available here. People were losing their shit. We had to like order it separately and make our own.
Lisa says we don't have Chick-fil-A, but they have Coke Zero. Still haven't had a soda all year.
Very nice.
Nice, man.
Yeah. I think I'm done. Until I go to Vegas and I go to fucking Fremont Street and the whiskey liquor. I won't have a choice.
Yeah, what are you drinking with your alcohol?
I've been drinking old fashions. I've been drinking whiskey and tea. I haven't really been drinking that much, so it ain't that hard either.
I think iced tea falls
Right.
under the soda though.
Margaritas. Nah, iced tea's not soda.
Iced tea isn't carbonated. It doesn't have all that sugar.
It's got the sugar.
Well, I've been drinking zero sugar iced tea.
Okay, fair.
The only way it should be.
Gold Peak. All
Gold
day,
Peak,
son.
baby. And before my tea, I had a little some Canada drink.
Oh wow.
You just
Hey.
got her. Oh my God. You're trying to make me fall back on the whiskey and ginger ale? Oh my God, that was so good.
Bro. Right? Crown and
Dude,
That
you
was
can drink it.
ginger?
I mean, it's fucking 0 calories, 0 carbs, 0 sugar.
Yeah. I'm doing good without soda. I strive to be one of those people that like halfway through the year, I'll be like, I lost 30 pounds and all I did was stop drinking soda.
it's not how it works. Especially if you're drinking zero. It sucks. I stopped fucking drinking. It's gonna be 6 months in March, and I'm like still fucking shitty, fat.
Start working out. What are you wasting time
I'm
for?
actually I'm going to the gym on Saturday.
Today's Thursday.
Just a one-time thing?
No, oh, I should be good after that. I'm joining the gym on Saturday.
Just gonna be like, I didn't lose any fucking weight. I'm never going back.
Jay's gonna be the guy taking a picture first day working out. First day at the gym, just took a shit. Now I'm gonna work out, and he's covered in sweat.
Oh, it's gonna be disgusting. I can't wait. I'm gonna do 50 minutes of cardio, then chest bras.
Yeah, post a selfie on Facebook.
No.
Gains.
Yeah. Then I'm gonna feel so good about myself after, and be like, well, now I can go eat.
That's how it goes.
That's how it goes.
Go house fucking 3 chicken sandwiches after that.
Yum. Bok, bok. I like chicken. Actually, I don't.
I'm in a weird space where like I don't know if I want to work out at Orange Theory a lot or just start lifting weights and just say fuck it. Let's just get muscular as
Just
hell.
get fucking jacked, bruv.
Yeah, why
Just
not?
lift
I'm like,
weights.
I'm a lot closer to being jacked than I am to being skinny.
Yeah, skinny's fucking lame anyways. What do you want to do?
Yeah,
You
nobody
wanna
wants to be a fucking medium.
Well, medium would be nice. Oh, Jesus, eh? But
A large would be nice.
yeah, you're telling me an extra large would be nice.
Damn, son. I've been rocking larges lately.
We all have the same kind of problem. We're not all like, you need to be 6 foot tall to rock a double XL and not look like a fucking midget. It's fucking shit.
A double? Yeah, I wear extra large.
Yeah, me too. I wear extra large, but it's tight on the titty. You know? It's tight. And then you wash it a couple times and it's done. A double XL, I'm fucking swimming in it. And it's too long. And like the fucking shoulders go down to fucking here on a t-shirt, you know? I look like I got my dad's shirt on. You know, hey. I don't like it.
What are you going to talk about next?
I like a
LeBron James.
Yeah, is LeBron James actually retiring?
It ain't necessarily about his retirement. It's about as a fan.
Are you a LeBron fan?
No. I mean, I respect LeBron. I'm not a fan per se, but I do this weird thing where the more people hate on somebody for no fucking reason, the more I like them. And I feel like LeBron gets a lot of fucking hate for no reason. Like, what's he done besides be good at basketball, be a good father, like be a model citizen that never gets in trouble? Like, what's he done to where people hate him? Because he changed teams a couple times?
He's a pretty likable
Some
guy.
of the shit some of the political shit he says as he's sponsored by a Chinese company kind of rubs people wrong.
Well, what did he say?
If you look at, see, this is the thing. People can pick apart things that other people do. So like, well, he's sponsored by Nike. Now all of a sudden Nike's evil. You can look at anybody and do that though. Like I can go get on Facebook right now and see the most conservative fucking person on there and just dive into their life and be like, well, look at this right here. You represented this company and this, you do this and look what they do behind the scenes. Like you can tear down anybody that you really try to. But like,
Yeah.
because LeBron is like wanting better human rights for people, all of a sudden he's a piece of shit. Where'd they do that at?
And I think the people criticizing them, show me one person that would turn down his fucking check from Nike.
But the point about LeBron is he was asked about retiring. And he said he's 50-50 on whether or not he's going to do a retirement tour. Now, to personalize this a little bit, you know, retirement tour, like Tom Brady didn't know when he was going to retire. He just retired at the end, right? Cal Ripken knew when he was going to retire. You knew that was going to be his last year. Am I right about that? Didn't Cal Ripken like announce when he was going to retire? So if you're a fan, you can say, I want to go see this motherfucker before he retires. And I feel like LeBron would be doing people a disservice if he didn't announce that. Again, to make it personal, my favorite wrestler of all time said, Revolution is my last match. I'm retiring. So now people have the chance, if AEW comes to their city beforehand, or you can go to Greensboro and you can see him retire.
Yeah.
I think LeBron would be doing a disservice if he didn't, because I've never seen LeBron play in person. And I think if he came out and said next year's my last year, I would make it my business to go do that.
Yeah. I mean, I completely understand what you're saying, because he's, other than Kobe or Shaq, in the last 20 years, LeBron has been the biggest player.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, that's the same as if Tiger Woods was going to retire.
I didn't. Prince came here, and I was like, I'll just go see him next time. He died like right after that. In between the last time he was in Atlanta and coming back to Atlanta, he died. I never got to go see that. I don't go to a lot of concerts. There's a lot of people that I'm kind of upset that I haven't went to see before they retire. I think you make it a. I think the NBA could take their biggest star the past 20 years and they could do well with booking his retirement and treating him the right way. Again, I compare it to wrestling. The way AEW is treating Sting right now.
Yeah.
They could do that on a way bigger scale with LeBron. And I know people will say, well, what about this load management shit? Like, we never know when they're going to play. Just have him use his load management at home games. They've seen the motherfucker play for 4 years in LA.
Does he still play for LA? I don't even know who he plays for.
Yeah, he still plays for the Lakers.
He went like Cleveland, Miami, LA, Miami.
Cleveland, Miami, Cleveland, LA.
That's not even that many teams.
That's 3 teams.
Yeah.
In a 20-year career.
Yeah, it's not bad.
At least. I don't even know how long he's been playing, but it seems like 20.
Oof. Perazio says she had Prince tickets and her friend got chicken pox and they missed it. You didn't have chicken pox. Why the fuck didn't you go?
Seriously.
I'd be like, sorry, bitch. I'm giving you a ticket to somebody else.
Who the hell
Purple
gets
Rain, baby.
chickenpox when they're older? Weird.
I had a friend get the shits one time for a wrestling event. I gave his ticket to a girl.
Yeah.
Took her with me.
Nice. Smooth.
You spiked his shit, didn't you?
No, he's just like, I can't make it. And I was like, I asked his girl, I'm like, you want to go watch wrestling? She's like, yeah. And we ended up hooking up that night.
You asked his girl?
No, a girl,
okay.
not his girl.
I was like, whoa.
That would have been way cooler.
How do you not just pop an Imodium and go? Like, when has the shits ever stopped you from doing something?
Man, the shits are the shits.
Yeah, but you the shits, it's 2 or 3, and then you're like, I'm good to go.
You've been to wrestling events and like sporting events. Like, it's not the easiest to get to the bathroom when you got to get there.
No.
You know, like, could you imagine getting the shits at a baseball game or something like that?
Oh, God. Ugh, the gurgles.
Been there, done that.
You shit at a baseball stadium?
No, that's what I'm
Who
saying.
hasn't?
Could you imagine? You have?
He just said, who hasn't? Jesus.
Yeah, I've had the shits at a baseball game. Have you seen how many hot dogs I eat? Come on.
That's wild.
It's weird that you eat hot dogs with cum on them.
Yeah. It's questionably gay.
I had hot dogs right before we got on. Thursday's hot dog night.
If LeBron goes on a retirement tour next year, Admire, and they go through, who's the closest team y'all got in Kansas City? Oklahoma City?
Oklahoma.
Would you go out of your way to try to go see him one time?
I can't cross state lines.
Hey, you got a great excuse. I feel like I get it. Like a proper retirement tour would be cool, but at the same time, you know when time is ticking. So if you don't go see him in his last few years, you're just a fool.
But
I think.
But I'm not a basketball fan, so like it really doesn't matter to me. If it was Tiger Woods is playing in Oklahoma City, I would try to go. If it was, the shit that I'm into and like, I'm not a basketball guy.
Yeah. You could use it. You could use that for any example, though, right? Like any athlete or musician or something like that. I feel like he would be doing a disservice to his fans if he didn't. And we just talked about it. He's one of the most like polarizing, hated on athletes. I think if he was to say next year's my last year, I think the hate would go away that year.
I agree.
I think he would end up getting. I hate about to say it. He would end up
Get
getting
his flowers.
and everybody would fucking be praising him and showing up and showing him love. Maybe he didn't give a fuck. But I don't know. I think it would be a good story if he just said, "Yeah, next year's my last year, and this is all y'all got left of LeBron."
Damn, this is his 21st season.
That's
Yeah.
crazy. I remember his entire career.
And the motherfucker is still balling.
He's 40.
It's not even old. It's just
No.
old and
Well, it's
athletics.
old. 40 as a basketball player is pretty old. It's a pretty demanding sport. It's not like there's not even like.
That's-
Do you even?
Damn,
Do you
he's
even?
younger
Is
than
there
me.
subs?
That's what's so impressive about what he's doing, though, is most people don't play 21 years and still stay at the level that he's at.
Mm-hmm. And look at his feet. I mean, Jesus.
That's so gross.
Yeah, it's disgusting. But no, hockey, basketball. I know football players don't play late unless they're quarterbacky, but it's a crazy sport to play in your 40s. I think. I mean, that's stop and go constantly.
You know how many fucking like big name players have came and went since he's been, and he's
Yeah.
still doing it.
He's been playing 21 years. That puts me under the legal drinking age, and I'm 41.
Has it been that long? Holy shit! So
He started playing the year after I graduated.
fuck. I remember when he came into the league, and
I
I'm not a
remember his
basketball
first
guy.
game. He
Yeah.
missed a game-winning shot. His first game against, I think it was like Toronto.
His
He's
first game
coming
was
back
against
to-
Toronto. That's probably why I know it.
I want to think that it's against Toronto. Don't quote me on that, but I remember he had the ball. He was coming down to shoot the game-winning shot, and he missed. And they were like, "Up, his career's over." I'm like, what the fuck? They're 0-1 in an 82-game season. Like, relax.
Yo, it's crazy, man. The guy hasn't like even aged.
I mean, he's looked like he's 47 since he was in high school.
Yeah, that's very true.
He's kind of like Morgan
Hey.
Freeman. Like, he's always looked old as fuck.
Yeah.
How much do you think LeBron James is worth?
He's got to be a billionaire, isn't he?
I think he is one of the he's the first basketball
Right,
billionaire, right?
Right on $1 billion.
Yeah, because
That's
he's got
wild.
Nike money, he's got NBA money, he's got other endorsements.
And he did that pretty quietly. Like I feel like he's been a quiet, top tier professional athlete.
I mean,
didn't get in
if I
trouble.
would have had it, like, think about 10 years ago when he was 29, he probably had 300, 400 million back then. It takes a lot to say, I'm going to keep playing when you're that young and have that much money.
It's true.
Maybe he just likes basketball.
Probably. I mean, usually when you get that good at something, if money's what drives you, you're probably not going to make it.
Yeah. It's weird how that
Well-
works, right?
Well, I think it's, when people are like, the harder you try, the luckier you get. It's kind of along the same lines, It's like, no, you were destined.
There is no luck without preparation.
H.
Have you guys heard of the baseball player, Anthony Rendon?
No.
The stuff going around about him. He's got like a really big contract, like hundreds of millions, and he talks about how he don't even like baseball and it's just a job and all that.
Well, baseball is stupid. I mean, like, I no, like, sorry, I know you love it, Admire. I didn't mean it like that. I just mean that, like, you could be pretty fat assed and play baseball. Like, you could be 60 and still play baseball.
Hey, today, first game of spring training. It's officially baseball season, bud.
Yeah.
Pitchers and catchers reported already.
No, the first actual spring training game was today.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. They've already reported.
What does that mean?
It's fucking go time. Means I'm going to be jerking off watching baseball.
Oh,
You're the best.
you the fucking best. You the fucking best.
You
Yes,
just
I
made
have
the
a-
podcast.
Oh, she's naked?
No, she's just refilling my margarita.
Oh, well, she's doing her duties on National Margarita Day, right?
Topless margarita night.
Yeah,
in the Rucker household.
topless margaritas. We see the shadow.
Yeah, it's National Serve Your Boyfriend Margaritas Naked Day, right?
It looks like it's cold in that apartment.
Babe, apparently it's National Serve Your Boyfriend Margaritas Naked Day. So you're going to have to make another batch. Oh, there goes the shirt.
Oh,
Sick.
Thanks, guys.
yeah. It's National Blow Your Husband while blow your boyfriend while serving margaritas Day. You're welcome.
She'll hear that in a minute. She's going back to start listening.
Yay.
Y'all see me getting
National.
that? You see me getting that Bill Clinton pose in the Oval Office? Don't
Yeah.
say it.
I did
I did
not.
not have sexual relations with that woman. She just put my dick in her mouth.
Yum.
Hillary didn't like it.
That was gay. Yeah. Well, yeah, no, he had a clean career.
I mean, there wasn't any controversy, I don't think, ever.
like I'd say, he's an
you know?
underrated billionaire. in my
Didn't he
opinion.
marry his high school sweetheart or something like that?
Yeah, I think he did.
Been with her the whole time. No outside kids, as they say.
And then his kid is going in the NBA.
Trying. LeBron's the only one that thinks he's good enough, but you're supposed to think that.
Yeah, you kind of have to.
Mm.
Fucking liar. Imagine his son doesn't make it. That's a shitty feeling. You're like, my dad's LeBron. You're like, you suck.
Yeah, but the kid's
a
not
lot
going to have
to
a
live
hard
up
life
to.
anyway.
Yeah. That's also a lot to live up to.
I know, but he's born into it, so it's like he ain't gonna appreciate it the same.
It's like Snoop Dogg's son's not a rapper.
But was he trying to be a rapper?
I don't know, but he didn't make it one way or the other. It's like, you can't rap. Snoop Dogg's your dad.
Yeah. Can Snoop Dogg really rap though?
He's been fooling a lot of people if he can.
Yeah.
No, Snoop Dogg was good back in the day.
Yeah, but I find like Snoop Dogg somewhat falls into like a singer rapper for me. Like he's got a R&B flair. Like I like the songs where he's like not rapping as much as he is just fucking like vibing, you know?
Snoop Dogg
Yeah,
falls into more of an entertainer category to me than a rapper.
Now, yeah. For
Yeah.
sure.
But in the early 90s, he was a great rapper. Like
Yeah.
Doggy Style, that first album, it banger.
Yeah. Jay, what do you call it? Nuts on your chest?
Tits.
Chestnuts, Jay.
Oh. Chestnuts.
What do you call nuts on the wall?
Walnuts.
What do you call nuts on your chin?
These nuts. Is it?
No.
Uh,
The dick in your mouth, Jay.
oh shit.
It's a Snoop Dogg song.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, it was a joke on there.
Hell no, you'd have a dick in your mouth.
That would suck to have a dick.
That
in
was
your mouth.
track 6 on the Chronic called
EJ
These
says-
Nuts.
EJ says, when you're a role player, your son ends up being a superstar. Joe Bryant, Kobe's dad, Dell Curry. Dell Curry wasn't necessarily a role player. He wasn't a superstar, but I think he was above a role player. Derek Curry had a jumper when I was a kid. Like it was him and Mark Price. Those were the two best shooters in the NBA when I was growing up.
What?
But
You
yeah,
gonna leave Reggie Miller out of that?
Yo, Kobe Bryant's dad was in the NBA.
Reggie Miller had the ugliest jump shot, though. Like, yeah, it was effective. Plus, I was a Knicks fan, so fuck Reggie Miller. But yeah, okay, Del Curry wasn't a superstar, but I think he was above mid. Then he says, when you're a superstar, your son ends up being mid, Marcus Jordan. But Marcus Jordan was banging Scottie Pippen's ex, who she put you in the superstar stratosphere.
Is LeBron's son's name Bronny? Is his name Bronny LeBron? No.
Bronny James.
Damn it. Yeah. Okay.
Bronny.
LeBron.
It's a pretty badass name.
You're right. You can't move to America.
No. Is his name Bronny LeBron? Yo, I didn't know Kobe Bryant's dad was in the NBA.
Yeah.
Huh. That's wild.
I had no clue.
Yeah, me neither. Or Mr. Curry.
Del Curry. Yeah, Del Curry was the guy. He played for Charlotte the most that I remember.
Who was the other NBA player that was like mixed race and he was like super popular?
Mixed race?
Yeah.
Jason Kidd?
No. He did
Yeah,
like a
Jason.
lot of roasts on the Comedy Central.
Shaq?
No, he had Shaq. Come on, dude. He has like short curly hair, blue eyes.
Steph Curry?
No, I know who Steph Curry is. The other guy.
Delonte West?
No. He was super pop. Maybe he's a football player, actually. No, he's not a football player. He's a basketball player. Hold on.
Why don't you Google it?
He was like top of the league at some point.
Jason Kidd is the first mixed person I think of.
Birdman Anderson.
No.
He ain't mixed. He's white.
Yeah, but he might as well be black. He was cool as fuck.
Speaking of stupid shit people say about black people,
Blake Griffin. Sorry.
Blake Griffin,
Oh.
top of the NBA. He was just banging the Kardashian.
Oh, that's how it happened.
He was good though.
He was good at dunking. That was it. He could jump really high and dunk. He couldn't do
I
shit.
thought he was really funny. He had a really funny personality.
Well, listen, I know who he is, so he did something right.
Have you seen these Donald Trump tennis shoes?
Yeah.
Wait, what?
Donald Trump released a $400 fucking gold high tops.
Oh, that's what that is? I've seen those everywhere. I had no idea.
Have you seen the guy on, I think it was CNBC, that came out and said Donald Trump's now going to get the black vote because black people love shoes and he's incorporated into our culture now? Basically saying black people are so stupid that if they didn't like Trump before, he made some shiny fucking shoes and now they're going to vote for him. Have you seen this shit?
Who said that?
I don't know the guy's name. You can literally Google clip of guys saying black people are going to vote for Trump because of shoes, and I guarantee you it'll pop up.
Them shoes look like something at like Kmart in the kids section that like you tried to convince your kid were cool when you didn't have no money and they needed shoes. Like, look at these shiny badass high tops.
EJ says Blake Griffin was a multiple-time All-Star, even though he spelled his name Lake Griffin. He could do more than dunk. No, he couldn't. He couldn't shoot. He couldn't dribble. He could jump high. He could rebound and he could dunk. Didn't he have a brother? Weren't there two Griffins? Or was that Forrest?
Yeah, maybe his brother was Robert Griffin III.
No, I thought he had a brother that played in the NBA also.
I thought a lot of brothers played in the NBA.
Good one.
Hmm.
No, sir. Am I crazy?
Taylor
Griffin. See, I was right.
There you go.
His brother was better than he was. Only thing Blake Griffin ever did was Kim.
I didn't know Blake was.
Is she the only one that survived him? Or is he the only one that survived her?
No, his career was over after they broke up.
Pete
He didn't do
Davidson's doing all right.
For now.
It's true. Kanye's
Who?
doing all right.
Did you find the video?
Oh, no, I couldn't find it.
Did you say Pete Davidson?
Yeah, he's doing all right.
No, they broke up a long time ago.
Yeah, and they're doing all right. He's doing all right. I mean, his career's not.
God,
over.
I hope Bupkis season 2 comes out.
All right, let's finish it up with Reddit, Admire.
Okay. You want to hear about this Reddit? So it's on Reddit, there's a sub you can go to called Am I the Asshole? You tell a little story and people get to judge if you're the asshole or not. I can tell you right now, you're going to say this is the asshole, but I want to see to what degree you guys think this lady's an asshole. So let me read it to you. I am a 34-year-old female and have recently ran into a situation with my husband that is 37, and I'm curious if I'm the asshole or not. Me and my husband have been together 8 years, married for 7. When I got married, my mother came to me privately and talked about setting aside money as a rainy day / escape fund if worse comes to worst. My husband never showed any signs of being dangerous and rarely ever gets upset, but the way my mother talked about it, it seemed like a no-brainer to have. When me and my husband got together, we agreed I would be a stay-at-home wife. We both are child-free, so it was never a concern. My husband made a comfortable mid-six-figure salary. All was good until 2 years ago when he was injured at work in a near-fatal accident. Between hospital bills and a lawsuit that we lost, it ate up all of our savings. I took a part-time job while my husband was recovering, but when he fully recovered, we transitioned back to me being unemployed, and my husband insisted that it was his role to provide. He currently works 2 full-time jobs and Ubers on his days off to keep us afloat. Here's where I might be the asshole. I do all the expense managing, and I have continued to put money into my escape account, although I significantly decreased it from $750 a month to just $200 a month.
From his money?
My husband came from his money. My husband came home exhausted one night and asked about downsizing because of the stress of work. It's going to kill him. I told him downsizing is not an option, and I had spent years making our house a home, and I offered to go back to work. He tried to be nice, but told me that going back to work wouldn't even make enough. After an argument, my husband went through our finances to see where we could cut back. He was confused when he saw that I had been regularly withdrawing money for years, and he asked me about it. I broke down and told my husband that my account now sits at $47,000, and he started crying. His point of view is I treated him like a predator and hid money from him for years, even when he was at the lowest and we had no money. I told him the money was a precaution I would have taken with anyone and not just because of him. He left the house to stay with his brother and said I hurt him in every possible way. My mom says this is exactly what the money was for. Should I bail now?
Bail?
Well, the mom's the asshole.
I mean, the guy's got every right to be like offended. You've hid $47,000 of money that he was making.
I mean,
While he's been working 2 jobs and Ubering, and she refuses to lower her standards and says we're not going to sell the house and do something different so that he doesn't have to work as much.
like she could have spun it in such an easier way and been like, honey, I did this for us. And then,
Yeah, now we have this money surprise.
yeah, you don't have to work as much.
No, but like, think about this though. Could you imagine? Like, you're going to work the whole time for all these years, and you trust somebody with all the finances and shit. And once you start going into it, you see they're literally stealing the money.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, in case she needs to leave you. Yeah, it's pretty bad.
I'd be mad as fuck too. Like, I'm going to stay with my brother, not because my feelings are hurt, because I'm trying not to go to jail for killing you.
And they didn't even have any kids together or anything. Like, she refused to lower her standards of what they had so he could work less.
Well, what were her standards?
What kind of marriage is that she doesn't work and she wants him to work 2 jobs plus Uber just to keep this standard of living for her?
I don't understand why she's a stay-at-home wife though if they don't have kids.
Yeah, what are you doing? Like what? There's like literally 2 plates, 2 forks, 2 cups. Like what are you doing? Like that house better be like smelling like chocolate chip cookies every fucking waking moment.
She better have abs.
She better be stacked.
She better blow him the second he walks through the door every day.
Yeah, 47,000 times a year.
He works 2 jobs though. He'd be sweating. It's nasty.
Whatever, man. I'd be like, you're blowing me no shower. Let's go. No, but what's their standard of living? Like maybe he had 2 really shit jobs and he was a lazy bum. Like maybe he was a lazy bum throughout the whole thing. It's hard to tell. Like
no,
how can he be a lazy bum if he's got 2 jobs and he drives Uber?
No, but you could still be. Yeah, but you could still be like a controlling asshole and be like, "Bitch, you ain't working," and then he works like 2 jobs, but one's like a paper route.
But she's telling this story trying to justify it. I think she would have dropped in that he was a dickhead or something like that to try to justify it.
She posted it herself. Am I an asshole? So she has a good feeling that she's an asshole. But her mother is a cunt. That mom's a cunt. That's like putting doubt in your daughter's mind right off the fucking bat. Like unless this guy beat her up or fucked other bitches and shit. What the fuck, bitch?
Yeah, and she ended it with, "So should I bail now?" Like,
yeah, that's weird.
The comments on it were like, "No, you're not the asshole. You're a fucking cunt."
That's a frother. She's a frothy cunt.
I mean, that's crazy to me that she kept that amount of money hidden while he's working 2 jobs in Ubering and they're barely surviving.
I wonder how that works, like with court, if like that's stealing, because you could steal from your spouse, right? Like I could steal my wife's car.
I don't know.
Even if I paid for it. If it's in her name.
I mean, because obviously she had access to the main account that his money was going into.
Mm-hmm.
And but she was moving it to an account that he's not attached to. I mean, that's a hard sell for a judge if they do get divorced to like give her anything, because now there's like written proof that she's like, I never worked and I took all the money.
Maybe that judge is in the Reddit. He's like, I saw this post. You is a bitch. I mean, listen, if she would have spun him and been like, honey, I did this for us. You never noticed it. And that's like a good sign because we didn't need it and now we need it and it's here. And she could have been like an absolute hero. If my wife was like, hey, listen, you didn't know this, but I have $100,000, I'd be like, shit, you're the best.
But then she says, but it's mine.
Then I'm with you.
I need to go stay with my brother for a couple days.
Yeah. I'll see ya. Yeah, that sucks, man. Should I
mean,
bail?
I could see pulling money if it's for like a surprise vacation, car, something you're gonna do for them. But I think that's like just weird as fuck. Like
I feel like
if they would have talked
she-
about it in the beginning, it would have been fine. If she would have been like, hey, I'm gonna, is it okay if I take some money to the side? But like not even talking about it, that's deceitful as shit.
I feel like if she was working and contributing to it, it wouldn't be that big of a deal. But the fact that he was working multiple jobs and she was taking it without him knowing about it,
Or like,
it's a big deal.
let's say, for example, because Lucy Marie says, but it's their money. He made it that way by insisting she doesn't work. And I agree with that. She is
He
entitled.
made it their money for bills and for other stuff, though, not for her to have her own separate
Okay.
fuck you account.
No, of course, a fuck you account. But let's say this, for example, right? Let's say he brings home $1,000 a week. Okay, I'm just doing round numbers here. And he goes, I'm going to give you $300 out of it for you. Just for you. Whatever. Just
30%
Okay,
of
fuck.
the fucking money.
$100,
Just goes
okay?
to
He's gonna
her?
give her $100.
No, I'm not poking holes in your story. I'm just thinking out loud, like, damn, he's fucking treating this bitch like
Pretty good, right?
she's
Yeah.
Donald Trump.
So, well, if she does what she did in that film, it was a good one. She pretended she was like a stripper. Oh, it's so good.
30%.
Yeah, but let's say he gives her $100, right? And that's the fuck you money. And then here's $200 for groceries. Here's for this. Here's for that. Here's for this. And she took like $50 out of the 100 and put it in a fuck you fund. That's not that bad
No,
because it was
But that's
her
not
fuck
what
you
was
money.
happening.
Right? Yeah,
but that's not what was happening, judging by the story.
yeah.
She was supposed to handle the finances, and she was taking money without him knowing about it, putting it in a separate account. Again, if she was working and it was, everybody's finances are set up differently in their relationship, right? Like some people, all their money goes into a joint account. Some people, they'll have a joint account and they'll both contribute X amount for bills, groceries, etc., and they'll keep their own, right? If they had it set up like that and she was taking her money that was left over and making that, I don't think that's that big of a deal. But the fact that she's not working and he's giving her all the money for bills and things for them to do, she's literally stealing that money and stashing it away for herself. I think that's fucked up.
Yeah, and she even says in there that she was taking $750 a month, but then she lowered it to $200 when he started making less.
That's a lot.
Like,
Yeah, they must have been making
but-
good money for him not to realize
That's a-
$750.
That's a good amount of money to be saving every month.
for real. But I mean, not to be a victim blamer, but how could he not notice? Like, how could he never check the bank and ever see a withdrawal of that much? Like,
I'll
I
tell
mean,
you
one of
this: if you make enough money and you don't have to look at your finances, and you
Yeah.
trust your wife, man, that's a fucking free life, man. That's a great feeling, I'm sure.
Also, like people, some relationships have different roles in them. Like you handle this, I'll handle that.
yeah, but I mean, the fact is, if they went and got divorced right now, they got to sell the house, split the money, and she walks away with $47,000.
No, I know, but I think like when it comes to like having personal savings and stuff like that, when you're married, I'm pretty sure it's half his. 'Cause I'm pretty
Okay.
sure if he had 150 grand in the bank account, she'd be like, "Well, honey."
Well, I mean, even if she has to split it, then, they both walk away with $23,000. She still gets a lot of money for doing nothing and kind of lying and stealing.
Well,
I
what?
feel like the worst part of all this is the fact that they started struggling, and instead of her taking that money and like using it to help them, she's like, "No, you got to keep working."
Yeah, and I'm gonna post about it on Reddit. Like what a great housewife. She's on a subreddit, bitch.
That's how he found out he was on Reddit.
Yeah, he's like, wow, that chick's a cunt. And then she's like, hey, honey, And then he's like, Razzle Dazzle 84. She's like, yeah. He's like, fuck, that's you. I fucking knew it. But like, if I were him, right? Maybe not murder her, but I would definitely be like, okay, 47 times 2 is how much? And then I would go and I would get into debt for that amount of money. And then I'd divorce her and be like, there goes your 47, bitch. You got to pay half this shit.
That's crazy.
Skirt. Yeet.
I mean, what do you guys believe in? Do you believe in just one account together, or should each, like Rucker said, should the money go into one account, each person contributes, and then each person has their own side account? Like, how do you guys feel about it?
I think it depends on the relationship
Yeah.
and how the other person feels too. Because I could go either way. I could go all the money goes in one account. I could go, this is how much we have for bills, other stuff, etc. So every month you owe this much, and then the rest is yours to do whatever with. Like, it is what it is.
Yeah. It all depends, on your situation. Like, my wife doesn't work, so I give her.
Have you checked?
And she's got $47,000.
Are you looking for fucking $750 deductions in there?
No.
All of a sudden, Jay gets quiet. You just hear typing.
Yeah. I'm scrolling through the Reddits, Marshmallow, where the fuck is she? Wait, what's the name of the account?
This motherfucker's been buying a whole lot of crystals lately. Where's she getting this money from?
Yeah, no shit.
No, Chevy Cavalier. How'd they get here?
And I still haven't had sex on one. What's going on here? That'd be the worst. I like the idea of having two accounts. Like, I get paid into my account. I send money to her. She has her own account. And I take care of the bills. She takes care of, like, the spending of, like, groceries and all that trash. Because I like the idea of, I always said, like, I don't ever want to fight about money. So, like, I don't want to ever look on there and go, like, really? Like, $47 this week on fucking coffee, or, shit like that. Oh, you got a massage, it was $160. Like, I don't care. Do you? As long as it stays within budget, I don't want to know what it is, vice versa. And on top of it, I like surprises. So I don't want to, like,
surprise, you're broke.
Surprise, I got 50K. You ain't got shit.
Yeah, I'd kill her. I call the cops first. I'd be like, you got 3 minutes. 3 minutes. And
my name's Carl Childers. I just killed Doll.
Jonah Hill's going to play me on Netflix. Let's go. It'd be good.
What a throwback joke.
Yeah, had to tie it all up.
Reckon I'm gonna take this blade and kill you.
I just killed Marshmallow.
Yeah.
Probably want to send a coroner.
Yeah. She was cleaning the oven, and I Hansel and Gretel'd her.
I'll be on the porch eating biscuits and maple syrup. Mm-hmm.
I have a knife. It'll be 3 feet in front of me. Oh, I still got to buy my knife, boys. All right, we got to talk about that. I got to get that thing.
Buying a weapon.
I'm going to
Why
buy
you get a knife again?
Because I'm going to be on the road a lot.
No, your answer should have been because I'm a man.
Oh, yeah. Well, I can't say that in Canada. Go to jail.
Well, a knife isn't going to defend you from a rabid moose.
No, but I'm going to be staying in a lot of places where there's mines, and where there's mines in Canada, there's groups
vagrants.
Of people. There's groups of people that are, they don't like
a
this.
knife isn't going to help you with a group of people.
Well, no, I don't mean like a group of people walking together. I mean, there's a group of people that live there. And I looked at the statistics, and Jeff backed me up on this too. In a 20-foot fight, a knife is safer than a gun.
Wrong. Bring it back.
In Canada.
Who said this?
Statistically, it's easier to stab them than to shoot them.
No, pretty sure.
No.
If you shoot the first one, the rest of them will run.
Yeah, dude, you got 15 bullets. You can hit him once.
There's 15 bullets in a gun. I thought there was 6.
No, this isn't the Wild West.
Yeah,
I thought
really.
it was like. Well, Canadian guns. You get 2 shots if you got a shotty. That's it.
Jay, do you think if it came down to it that you could really stab somebody if they're threatening you?
Stabbing somebody is a lot more personal of self-defense than shooting somebody.
Yeah, I know I could stab somebody.
You got to be right there.
I was pumping gas the other day. I left Dez's after Royal Rumble. I think I might have told you guys this too. And I was standing at the gas station, man, and I'm like right in the middle of the city. It's like 1 a.m, and I'm at like the closest gas pump to the road. And I'm like, anybody could just slide up in their car, knock me out, take all my shit, and take my car or whatever. And I'm like, not that a knife's going to stop that from happening, but I would feel a lot better if I was standing there with my hand on my blade. But
you need a fucking Crocodile Dundee knife.
I was just about to say that. That's not a knife.
Okay, so the thing in Canada is that there's no limit to the length. You can carry anything as long as it has.
Oh, so I'd be welcome.
As long as it has to be pulled out with 2 hands.
Dude, get a fucking
I'm
sword.
definitely allowed in Canada.
Okay? But here's the kicker. If a cop asks you why you're carrying it, you have to tell him it's for slicing apples. Because if you tell him it's for self-defense, you go to jail. But you can carry like a fucking boa and be like, apples, I eat apples. And the guy be like,
get a fucking sword. Get a sword to keep in the car.
Like this. Just 2 out. Just keep an apple on the dashboard and I think I'll be all right.
It's for avocados.
But I would like something, and I want something where like one of the handle has a thing for my fingy. So it can't. No. I'm so afraid to stab something and my hand slides up and I go, ah! Like you hit bone. You know, you're going to stab him in the face. You just slide up the knife. That's my biggest fear.
I got to admit, I do have that fear too.
It's scary, man, because I worked in kitchens, right? And this guy put like a fillet knife. They're like the same height as the handle. And he went to put it away in a dark cold room and it hit the wall behind it. And his hand slid up the knife. And it was horrible.
Oh, I did that a couple weeks ago.
Oh,
was I cutting an avocado? I can't remember what I was doing. I was cutting something and I fucking went too far. And I was like, you know how when something like that happens, you're like, did I just fucking, because at first, because it goes so deep, the blood doesn't show up immediately.
Hey, you got to pull it out.
Yeah. It's just like an open crease.
Yeah. And it's like, oh, I'm good. And then I fucking balled my hand up and all of a sudden it just starts pouring out. And I'm just
like an avocado in your other hand like this and you went through it?
Yeah, I was cutting the avocado and I was using too dull of a knife.
Yeah.
Like I have a like knife set up here. And for whatever reason, I didn't grab those. I grabbed one of the dull ones out of the drawer. And I was like trying to dig into it. And it went through the avocado and into my fucking finger, into my hand. God. Like it was right there.
So many people, because like if you have an avocado, take the knife and they smack it into the nut and turn it. So many people,
that's what I do.
If they have a dull or an overripe avocado with a dull knife, they would slide off of it and they just dry right into their hand. Yep. Or because we would keep all of our butter frozen in the kitchen, keep it frozen because whatever, it lasts longer. They'd put it in the microwave for a bit, and then when you're cutting butter like for baking, you cut up on a paring knife on a stick, and they would be cutting and they'd hit a little bit of frozen on the inside and they'd slide through it, and it was just like an eighth of ice, and then it's so many people, man. This fucking thumb, dude, just sliced. Like when you see the bone and you start seeing white stuff, you're like, anyways. Old school ending.
Come on now, get down there and lick my asshole.
Oh, I miss him. I have to get serious again.
Jim Norton.
I'm gonna be on the road. I gotta get fucking Sirius XM again.
Yeah, but
Rucker, you left the Carls.
So?
What was that about?
Yeah, I just got tired of seeing people I don't like. I'm trying to protect my inner peace, Admire. I'm too old for constantly arguing with people that I don't know or that I don't give a fuck about, and it was just a bunch of negative cocksuckers. So I just left. And I'm not one of those people that are like airports. I don't have to announce it. I just leave. How'd you know I left? I thought I talked about that.
You did.
No, somebody, Jay tried tagging you in something on the Carl's page, and it showed up blank, like you weren't a member.
Oh, you left a Carl's page.
Yeah.
Man,
I
I
did
didn't
that
even in the
before
Carl's
I-
page. I didn't hurry and listen.
I did that before I stopped listening to him.
Oh, damn.
I listen to the Fox Sports show. I just don't pay to listen. I wasn't like listening anymore, and I was just wasting money, really.
I still pay the $5 a month Patreon, and I listen maybe 1 or 2 episodes a month.
Yeah, that's not enough for me. I told y'all I bought new Beats, and so I got free Apple Music for 6 months. So I've been listening to a lot of music at work lately.
What Beats did you get? I didn't hear this.
Oh yeah, I got the Beats Studio Pros or whatever. They
The
were on
Buds or the
Buds. They were on
yeah
sale.
the Studio Pro
$80.
plus Buds.
Yeah.
Dude, those things are way better than fucking AirPods.
I like Beats in general. I've had 2 of them now, and these I don't like as much as the ones I used to have had the little hook that goes in your ear. These just go in and like turn, and there's little things about them that I don't like as much, but they still sound good. The quality's really good. They don't stay charged as long as my original Beats did, but I like them.
They sound so much better than the pods. They stay connected better for me. And then the new iPhones have USB-C, so those have the USB-C.
Rajo says they mention you both. I got no hard feelings with them. Like I said, I still listen to the Fox Sports stuff that comes on for free. Y'all know I've been on this fucking crusade of getting rid of subscriptions that I'm not using, and that was one of them. I got rid of Sirius also. I don't listen to Sirius XM anymore. I just do the Busted Open fucking podcast every now and then, but I don't listen to anything on Sirius, so why would I keep paying for it?
Now that I'm driving again, I really miss Sirius.
It's good.
Something about a random song coming on is better than my random library of songs.
No, you just fucking. I'll just be
Shuffle.
like, hey, Siri, play 2000 R&B. No, sorry, she's about to go off. Speaking of all of that, I was listening to a podcast today, and they said Sirius XM, and apparently it was so loud in my headphones that my microphone in my headphones picked it up. And when they said Sirius XM, the little circle came up because it thought I said Siri. I was like, wow, that's not good that it's that way. But yeah. So that's why. Left the call
China.
page. Don't listen to CNR's regular show anymore.
I can tell Jay's getting antsy and wants to play hockey.
Yeah, we're past. You don't hear the music?
No.
Oh. It's playing.
I don't hear shit.
You don't hear that?
Here, I'll play some.
Oh.
Throwback.
I hear nothing.
You don't hear that, Admire?
Barely. It's like clipping out on certain notes.
Yeah, I don't hear it either. Hit it hard from the back.
Have y'all heard any of the drops I did? Like,
Yeah, but it's a giant toilet.
I heard that.
I didn't hear that.
I really wish you would stick your fingers on my ass.
Point of personal privilege.
Nice.
Yay.
And we're the 3 best friends that anybody could have.
here's a good one. You ready?
You know, honestly, to tell you the truth, I wish I enjoyed stuff up my ass.
That's a great one. It's a classic.
For Gay Bomb and Admire, I'm Rucker. This has been 80 Proof. Until next week.
They fuck you with the drive-thru, okay? They
Peace.
fuck you with the drive-thru.
Look at the balloons.
Gay!
I drive a Subaru because I'm gay.